Welcome back, live from Washington, D.C. Team Washington has defeated Team Philadelphia in the inaugural game of the Ball. We're here now with Johnny Newman, the former Richmond Spider, longtime NBA player who coached Team D.C. today. What did you think of the format and the rules? How did it feel to you as coach today?
Yeah, I think it was great. You know, some challenges with the guys who are not used to some of the rules, but, you know, they're not real bad rules. They're great rules. They bring a lot of excitement to the game, and I think the guys really enjoyed it.
You had time, I guess, for one practice. Not a lot of time to prepare a group of players.
Yeah, we try to keep it real basic. You know, just one practice, and the day of the game, we didn't want to give them too much. We wanted them to save their legs, and I think it worked, and we look forward to another game tomorrow.
Yeah, Johnny, in terms of putting the players together, a lot of former Georgetown players, guys who knew each other, but then mixed in with other guys from other schools. What was the atmosphere like with that kind of situation?
I think it was great. You know, so many of the guys been playing together before, and they know each other, and they also played against guys in the same area, and I think that format really works well because they were used to each other, and they were knowledgeable of each other, and it really worked well with putting them together. And we were able to do a couple of sets and run some, mostly the open game, but those guys really competed, and I think that's important.
One last thing, you play again tomorrow night. What did you learn today that you might be able to implement tomorrow?
Well, I just think that, it's still a game of basketball, which is an exciting game. We still need to probably protect a little bit on the 4-point plays, because I know those guys will probably be better at home shoot better at home than they did tonight. So we're just going to play on the line and push them off the line. I think that's the most thing that we can take from the game tonight.
All right, Johnny, see you again tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Johnny Newman, who coached the Washington team today. We're going to go over now to Dick Jerardi, who is standing by with Pat Carroll.
Pat, what was this like? I know you haven't played in a while. Not only did you play, you were in your first ever game where you were shooting fours.
To be able to shoot 4-pointers on the basketball floor is a great thing. Unfortunately, I didn't hit one. I had my foot on the line, but a lot of guys took advantage of it today.
What was the different rules? Were you able to get a sense of it as it was going on, or how many of them did you actually know before the game started?
We got the rules a couple days before the game, so we weren't very well adjusted to it. But I know when the first time somebody knocked one off the rim, when it was bounced for everybody jumps up, goaltending, and I think we're slowly get used to it as this league gets going.
When you saw Austin Freeman make a 4 in front of your bench in the first half, what was your reaction?
Just 4 points for one shot. I mean, it's unbelievable. I wish this was in play when I was playing professionally right now.
And Pat was a 45% three-point shooter his senior year in college, and that was his game. Tomorrow night, you're back home. It's going to be the last game you're ever going to play. Yep. And not only are you playing it, you're playing it at what you would call the Fieldhouse, now Hagan Arena. What's that going to be like for you tomorrow at St. Joe's?
Oh, it's going to be a great time for myself, DJ, Tashikar, the Hawks, all the rest of these Big Five guys. Everybody it's a Philadelphia family with basketball. And I know everybody, everyone on our team is just happy to get into Philadelphia, play another game.
That's Pat Carroll, and we'll go back over to John Gurevitch now.
Standing by now with Jason Clark of Georgetown, soon to be playing professionally in Belgium, I guess, and one of the stars today for Team Washington. What was it like for you out there with some former Georgetown teammates, some rivals, mix of guys?
It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. When they told me about this game, I was more than willing to play in it. It's a lot of fun to get out here with the guys, former players, and some rivals. So it's always fun to get out here and compete.
Does it seem like this league can be an opportunity for players like you, that there is a real chance to benefit?
I think it definitely is, because you come out here and you can show what you got. And you're going to get some great players, guys that have already established, playing professional ball. So a guy like me, that's fresh out of college, this is an opportunity to show what I got, playing against professional players already.
The team got off to a great start. I think it was 10-0 before Philadelphia even scored. That was one of the keys today.
It was definitely one of the keys to the win. We wanted to come out, and we weren't taking it as an all-star game. We definitely were coming out here, had fun, but we were definitely coming to win.
We're going to go back to Dick now, who is standing by with former Villanova Wildcat Curtis Sumpter.
And Curtis told me he hasn't played much since February, so what do the lungs feel like right about now?
I can't even tell you. They're burning. I mean, especially after sitting 3 hours on the bus and then coming right on the court and having played for a while. It took a minute for myself and the team to kind of get their legs going. But, once we got to the fourth quarter, we was able to turn it up a little bit. We just got down by too much in the early of the game. So
yeah, it was 12-0 before you could even blink. Now, the new rules, you know about some of them. Once they were in play, when you see a free throw worth 2 points, a 4-point shot, what were you feeling out there as you're seeing all this stuff happen?
It looks not weird. I mean, it's something different, but I mean, that's what the game is always evolving. And Mike, the CEO, he's definitely trying to evolve with the game and trying to brings more excitement to the game. And I think that's what he did. I mean, I think the fans enjoyed it.
Now, Kurt, last year you played in the D-League. You played in a number of different places, but tomorrow night, like Pat Carroll, you're hanging him up, man. That's going to be it. What is that going to be like, your last quote-unquote official basketball game?
As long as we get a win and I don't get hurt or anyone gets hurt, that's all I can hope for. But other than that, I'm just happy to be a part of it.
All right, we are standing by now with Michael Wranovics, whom you saw at halftime, the founder of the Ball. And so you've got one game in the books. This is your baby, and the baby is out in the world now. What did you think?
Those guys were just playing their guts out. I mean, that's what you never know how it's going to be. I mean, this is a whole new thing. These guys haven't played as a team together, and you don't know what the basketball is going to look like. But I mean, it was beautiful.
So I know you were on the run throughout the game. Did you get a chance to see the 4-point shot and the excitement that brought?
Yeah, Austin Freeman hit that one really early, and then DJ Strawberry hit one soon after that, and then they kept coming, and that was kind of a moment in history right there. It's like we actually have a 4-point shot happening.
So now we have the game tomorrow night in Philadelphia. That'll be part 2, and then what's the next? Do you sit and assess and tinker with it a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, this is all a learning process. Definitely saw a lot of things out here that we think we could even enhance a bit. So, yeah, we've got a game at 8 o'clock tomorrow night in Philadelphia. It's at Hagan Arena at St. Joe's. So, same guys out here, but we'll definitely be thinking about all the little things that we can do to make it that much better of an experience for anyone here or watching at home.